different way to make the blade go the opposite way there, but it'll be alright. I've got coming, I will be able to I'll be able to shear and then keep a hold of it, so there won't be any issues like that. And then any of the stumps that I have to come back in here, I'll bring the Dan user, the planer auger deal, and I'll plane all the stumps down. I haven't done this in a long time, guys, so bear with me. And obviously when you shear it, you can see the stump. So it'll be easy enough for me to come in and identify where the stumps are for the most part. Kind of clamp into it a little bit, and you can move your tree. Like right now I have to push so like I push it the opposite way that the blade's moving, and then I push it that way and the blade goes the opposite way. So your brain, you have to think backwards in it, because to me I'd make it to where if I push it this way the blade goes that way, but it's alright, it's not mine. He can run it however he likes. But I do like the fact that the stumps are going to stay exposed. You can kind of root this thing in the ground a little bit, like so. And I think you can kind of get it to go below grade-ish, kind of. And that little guy, I probably could have just brush hogged it or something. But my plan is to come back in and auger all the stumps down, because they don't want the stumps. The whole reason I'm shearing instead of pulling them with the excavator is I don't want to pull the stumps out of the dam once I get down to the dam. So I don't know how the dam was constructed, what kind of shape it's in and everything else, so I'd rather not take a chance, and I'd rather just shear them and then auger them down 6 inches and be done. Man, that is so backwards to me. good start. So I don't know if Corey's fitting is still leaking. I think it's got O-ring bad in the fitting, but I went ahead and taped it because it had, looks like he's pulled the fitting off 2 or 3 times and never retaped the Teflon tape. That's why I don't like renting or borrowing stuff. I asked him, everything okay? He said yeah. I greased it. A couple fittings didn't want to take grease. There's not that many fittings on these. And the fitting was leaking. I'm not quite sure if it's leaking anymore. Let's cycle the shear, see if that'll change things. So maybe that was it. That'll be nice if that was it, so it won't be leaking. I don't know if you noticed the ratchet strap here. So my coupler guard, the bottom part of the bracket broke where it bends and goes up to the coupler bracket. I was tracking around and the boom kind of bounces up and down a little bit when you're tracking. And I was like, why does it look like the coupler guard's moving a bunch? I got out and looked, sure enough, it was. It cracked right where the bolt hole is. So I took a ratchet strap and strapped it to the boom, because as I was tracking around, it was bouncing. I didn't want to cause an issue with it. Looks like maybe we might have fixed the hydraulic leak. I was thinking it was the O-ring on the back of that fitting, but maybe not. Let's keep going. That's all the pile I've got so far, and I keep having issues. So I feel like back in the day when I run junk equipment. Usually I don't have this many problems, but I don't borrow much equipment. I go buy it, something. I just don't borrow stuff because this is what you run into. And then my bracket breaking, that, you know, I don't know. We'll have to weld that up tonight because we're going to be back out tomorrow. Well, as much as I would like to keep working today, I threw the grapple bucket on and I got rid of all my piles. So I cleaned all my piles up along the deal. Now the plan is, I am going to bring the excavator out. I wish I still had, or I wish I had what I have on order. Won't tell you guys yet, it'll be a surprise, but it would be very helpful getting these trees out of here. So I'm going to bring the excavator, the 30-inch bucket or so, and my mulcher, and then that way I can go ahead and pull these couple trees. I'm probably going to make my crossing over there in that low spot. All right, well, unfortunately, we're at a stopping point just because I don't have rock here to get across there. I don't have any more that they want me to do up here. Everything is across the dam. I need to keep clearing, my goodness. I need to keep clearing the dam basically like this, all the way down. Maybe we can see it over here to that back corner. There's a pretty good sized tree up there that they said it is, there's a really big flat spot by that big tree. So they want me to clear, and you can see the rock out there in the pond, about there, or lake, whatever. I mean, this, golly, I can't believe the wind. Anyways, you can see I'm only maybe a third of the way, a quarter of the way across the dam. It doesn't look like it's as thick over there as it was over here. So, but it was working out really good. My goodness, it was working out really good. Just grabbing it with the grapple bucket so I can go in and shear some stuff. Oh, I need to come down and get that knocked off. I've been trying to find all the stumps so I can just get them gone because they don't want the stumps, which is understandable. I might have just found another stump underneath the pumps, or it's a rock. Nope, it's a stump, so I'll come back and get that real quick too. I'll touch a lot of that stuff up. But anyways, and see, that's why they kind of want to have that buffer. As windy as it is, it's not horrible by these cedars, so they kind of want to leave a buffer. I've got that flatter than what it was. It's not flat, but it's flatter than what it was. I don't think those stumps are going to affect anything. That one over there would be nice to get it, the one side cut off of it, but it's neither here or there. That one there is kind of on the outside of where I'm putting the rock, so I'm not really going to worry about it. I may try to dig some of the rock out around it and maybe auger that one and auger that one.